abyss knocks at your door, and you don't flinch, you don't run, because you've learned that fleeing from yourself is weakness. You stand your ground, and in that very instant, everything changes. Every second alone reveals who truly holds the reins, you or the world. The answer is clear. You, because no one will hand you power. No one will gift you freedom. You earn it, facing the void, confronting fear, staring your own truth in the eye without asking permission. While everyone else chases empty praise, cheap attention, and approval they don't deserve, you grow in the abyss. They beg for validation. You cultivate discipline. They trade peace for presence. You turn pain into strategy. They get distracted by what glitters. You hunt what builds. And that's when the difference hits like lightning. You become untouchable, invisible, yet impossible to ignore. The man who doesn't need anything is a threat no one can touch. And the harshest truth, being alone is not just freedom. It's a weapon. Every moment in the abyss is training. Perception, emotional intelligence, ruthless execution. Every night without distraction is like steel being forged. You look at the world and see what no one else sees. Weakness masked as strength, lies disguised as affection, need masquerading as love. While they waste energy trying to impress, you invest it in building invisible empires within yourself. The world tries to deceive you. Society tries to shape you, but you do not bend. You observe, you perceive, you ignore. The man who commands his own abyss does not plead. He does not sell himself. He does not get distracted. He is lethal without raising his voice. He leads without ordering. He influences without explaining. Every step resonates with invisible force, and the effect is devastating. Respect, fascination, desire. It's not charm. It's not luck. It's raw, concentrated power. At first, it hurts intensely, because looking inward means confronting everything you've buried. Fear, weakness, abandonment, defeat. Every broken piece explodes inside you, and the urge to run rises. But you don't. You face it quietly, without drama, without excuses. Because only by facing it does transformation begin. Only by facing it does power start to emerge. And when power emerges, you are never the same again. Then you realize no one deserves your time if they don't bring their whole self, not half, not a piece. Who wants to share attention, energy, or present? Let them go, but you will stay alone if needed. And that is when your power erupts. You don't need companionship. You don't need approval. You don't need to prove anything. All you need is yourself. And that, my brother, is dangerous. Dangerous because true freedom intimidates. Dangerous because ordinary men will never understand. Dangerous because others sense it. They feel the indomitable in your gaze. They sense that you do not depend, and the indomitable is irresistible. Being alone is more than a phase. It is war. It is discipline. It is a laboratory of evolution. Every choice avoided out of fear is replaced by clarity. Every impulse to seek external affection is replaced by inner mastery. You learn to move through the world unseen, yet leaving a trail no one forgets, without need, yet impossible to ignore. Because the man who does not need transforms space, creates impact, and commands presence simply by existing. The cruelest truth? Most men destroy themselves chasing validation. They trade freedom for company, consciousness for distraction, power for presence that means nothing. And you step away, you cut ties, you ignore, you let the world chase itself into exhaustion. You do not chase anyone. You build, you grow, you watch, and every step you take in the abyss becomes an invisible sentence for everyone trapped in the noise. The pain of the abyss isn't weakness. It's a seed. Every second you spend without distraction waters an inner strength no one can touch. Every night of solitude sharpens vision, discipline, execution, and clarity. Every challenge the world throws at you becomes a weapon. You learn to feel everything, notice everything, and turn everything into advantage. You don't need applause. You don't need validation. You don't need cheap affection. You only need yourself, and that alone is more than enough. It's devastating. Then comes the undeniable impact. The woman who crosses your path senses it. She senses it because you don't beg. She senses it because you don't chase. She senses it because you simply exist, whole, unbroken, complete, and that presence triggers instinct, respect, primal desire. Because what she can never control is you. You don't bend. You don't sell out. You don't submit. And that, my friend, is brutal. It's irresistible. It's addictive. While others scramble to fill holes with easy distractions, you build walls. While they beg for attention, you construct invisible empires. While they get lost in drama, you find clarity. Each dawn greets you stronger, sharper, more lethal, more focused, more conscious, and it becomes a habit, a hunger for growth, for freedom, for being untouchable. Here's the pure truth. A man who learns to live with himself, doesn't get distracted. He doesn't fool himself. He doesn't sell out. He sees everything. He understands everything. He leads without demanding. He commands without speaking. He grows while the world stumbles. He watches while the system tries to control. He decides while most are begging for guidance. He is war and peace at once. He is a heavy abyss. He is invisible force. He is absolute danger. And then you realize freedom isn't absence. Freedom isn't just being alone. Freedom is being whole, being untamable, being conscious, being dangerous in a way no one can overthrow. And when you grasp this, every second of solitude becomes fuel for something greater. Vision, execution, impact, power. You don't waste time on what adds nothing. You don't lose yourself in meaningless relationships. You don't bow to what doesn't deserve it. You don't need anyone. You just exist. And when you reach this point, the world notices, not with applause, but with invisible respect, fascination, and fear. You become the man the system fears, the man most envy, the man women instinctively desire. Because you are whole, you are uncontrollable, you are concentrated freedom, you are the purest form of effortless power, and no one, nothing, can ever take that from you. This is the brutal truth of the solo life. It isn't easy, it isn't light, it isn't fleeting. It's addictive because it transforms you into a machine of evolution, concentrated force, a magnet for respect and desire. It's addictive because it teaches you to need no one, and when you need no one, you command everything. It's addictive because every solitary moment becomes a sacred ritual of power, clarity, and absolute mastery. And when you finally internalize this, brother, you will never be the same. You'll never chase approval again. You'll never seek company out of need. You'll never get distracted by the trivial. You become singular. You become untouchable. You become a warrior and king of your own abyss. You become addictive to the world, lethal to those who try to control you, irresistible to those who feel instinct. You become living freedom.